was out there. Remember that time like yesterday. Couldn't imagine life without you. Couldn't imagine life without you.
Good morning and happy Easter. So yeah, today is Sunday, Easter Sunday. Unfortunately, we were not able to make it to church today, sadly. But welcome to the vlog. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. But anyway, so I'm currently making Easter dinner. I've started my turkey tails for my kale. So I'm doing kale instead of collard greens this time. And I'm making lobster macaroni and cheese and some fried chicken. And also probably some grilled chicken as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It's about 12 o'clock. And I'm not gonna lie, so this morning we had planned on going to church, but Evan gave the dogs a different food. It was like a wet food mixed with their regular food, and it did not go good for Dash. He had his stomach was messed up, so been cleaning up poop most of the morning. So yeah. Right now, he's just currently sitting. He's isolated to a specific area, which thankfully our bottom floor does not have carpet because that would have been terrible. But yeah, here he is looking all sad. I know, because we don't want him to track it anywhere. He's just gonna stay in that little area. I don't know. Well, we were gonna be out, but Dash's stomach is jacked up. What? I said we were going out, but Dash's stomach is messed up, so we can't really leave him alone for too long. So right now I'm about to put the kale. I'm gonna wash it and then put it in the pot. So I'm just using the already chopped up. It says triple wash, ready to eat, but I still wash it again. Just habit. And then I have my turkey tails in the pot. I only put 2. They've been going for a little while now. And I will cook the macaroni and cheese a little bit later because I don't need to do that too early. But yeah, hope you guys are having a great Easter Sunday. And by the time you see this, it'll be the day after. So I hope you had a great Easter Sunday and were able to enjoy good church services and some time with family, friends. The weather, I know, has not been the best. And it seems like for the last few Easters that I can remember, it hasn't been like super warm. And I'm used to Easter being like really warm. And now it's like, not so much. But, yeah. So, I don't know. I might run to the store and try to get them some stuff. Because I did much of nothing this past weekend. We went to Lowe's. And that was pretty much it. I took a nap yesterday. Evan didn't take a nap. Because for some reason he doesn't take naps. I took a nap. So, and then we watched the fight last night. We did watch the fight, which was actually really good. Israel Adesanya won. So the little 18-year-old, I was going for him. I thought he was gonna do. I was like really going for him, hoping that he was gonna win. I forget his name, but he fought Christian Rodriguez. But he came out the gate way too strong. Like, I knew he was going to burn out before the fight was over. But he did. He did pretty good, though. So maybe next time I'll see him win. But I think that's the youngest fighter I've ever really noticed or heard of. Yeah. So I also picked some of the stems out, because I cannot stand. Like, even though they're probably cooked down, but I don't like big stems in my greens. time to get these in the pots. Pepper. And I also like to use this chicken seasoning, which I need to get another one. But this tastes delicious. And greens and chicken, whatever. So I just put a little bit in there. And now I'm just gonna cover it and let it cook. I'm gonna put it on low. And I'll let those cook for a while. And then I will be back when I get ready to make the macaroni. Because that is what, I'm not gonna say it takes the longest. Because I cooked the greens for a while, but that has way more steps than the greens do. So yeah, we'll be back in a little bit and we'll get started on our macaroni and cheese. We are currently at the Wally World.
There's crumbs all in my pocket.
Ew.
Must have been hiding snacks.
I need to get Evan a facial mask so he can. Oh, you shaved your beard all the way out. I did not realize that. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Oh, woman, I have a job that I have to
oh well.
a certain standard.
I was gonna do a facial mask for him, but maybe I won't now.
I don't even remotely like even make sense.
I will.
You better.
I think I will.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, she got that IED.
So anyway, we are also here to see if they have any Easter stuff left over. Because I failed.
There I go again.
What?
Getting us censored.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Failed to shop early. So anyway, we're gonna run in here, see what they got, and then go back home and finish cooking dinner. Oh shoot.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think we too late, y'all.
Here we go. About to talk about Mother's Day.
No, well, in graduation. We know in the graduates.
That ain't what you said.
Doesn't matter what I said. Oh, here we go. On the other side. A whole aisle over here. A whole aisle. Oh yeah. There's plenty of stuff over here. A basketball? You don't see nothing they like? They got kickballs with a little candy, barber dolls. A box of Takis. What's that? A donut? A donut making set? Interesting.
9. You want Reese's?
Sure.
Oh, those are white.
Oh, they don't like white chocolate.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah. They got a little cookie making kit. Hot tamale peeps. Mmm. Dr. Pepper peeps. That's not nasty.
Dr. Pepper peep?
Yeah.
That actually might taste good.
I doubt it. I know. She ate a whole thing of peeps. That's cute. You have to bake the donuts. Oh yeah, you have to bake the donuts.
That fruit punch piece. What else you need?
That's it.
Good with this?
Yep. Did you want me to get eggs? You want me to let them do an Easter egg hunt or no?
Get the eggs.
Yeah. Or is that, I don't know, cause
Of course your grown kids can do the Easter egg.
Charcoal. Oh, that's so cute. We actually don't have a 2 eggs, so yeah, we have a little on it. All right, let's go.
So you don't want to get, I mean, you can always
Get
buy
what?
eggs. You always buy
What I'm gonna
eggs.
get?
Oh, did you want to see if they have little muffins
Muffin?
over in the bakery?
No muffin.
The corn muffins.
Oh yeah, we can. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, that is what I was talking about.
Didn't realize that's what you was talking about. All right, so I mentioned earlier that we were having lobster mac and cheese. So I have my lobster tails here. Got these from HEB. They were about $7 each. And I got 3 of them. So these are some pretty decent size lobster tails. So we should have plenty of meat in our macaroni. So I'm just going to rinse these off real quick. And then I'm going to butterfly them. So, taking my kitchen scissors, I'm going to cut along the back of the tail. Open it up. And pull the meat up. Just gonna pull the meat out the tail. And there's that one. I'll do the same for the other 2. Going to broil them and then I'll cut them up once I take them out. All right. Just gonna sprinkle a little Old Bay. And I'm going to broil these for a few minutes, just until tender. And while these are broiling, so I have them on low. While these are broiling, I'm gonna go ahead and start the water for my noodles. So I don't even know if the stuff I recorded earlier actually recorded. I may have not turned the camera on. I don't know for sure. But I went ahead and put my lobster tails in the oven. I'm about to take those out, and I started the water for the noodles. So I'm about to put the noodles in, and then we'll make our roux. So I do make this one a little different from my regular macaroni because I don't use a whole lot of yellow cheddar cheese. I use like white cheddar, Munster, stuff like that. These are my elbow noodles. At HEB yesterday, they did not have any of the regular elbow noodles that I get, but luckily I still had some here. Because, yeah, that would have been bad. Got those going. Didn't measure it, just kind of put them in there. And I'm going to take these lobster tails out so they can cool off and I can chop them up. Alright, so there are my lobster tails broiled on low. So yeah, right now I just have the water, the noodles going, and once those get tender, we'll come back and make the roux. Alright, so here's our green so far. With our turkey tail. And then our noodles are boiling. So waiting on those to get tender. And then the broiled lobster tail, which I'm about to cut up so that it can go into the cheese sauce. Alright, now that the lobster is chopped up, I'm going to get my noodles out and drain those so that I can start working on the roux. Okay, now that our noodles are done, we have some butter melting in the pan, which is going to be the start of our roux. After our butter starts melting good, then we'll go ahead and pour in some flour. I don't really measure when I'm doing this. You kind of just have to go off of what you like. And I like for my macaroni to be really cheesy, so I don't want the roux to be too thick or the cheese sauce. So I'm just throwing in a little bit of flour, making sure to stir that up so that it doesn't clump up or burn the flour.
Down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby, going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I love you the most. Now I thought I
next step is to pour in your milk, and I'm still continuously stirring so that my mixture doesn't clump up.
But we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, down, down.
Okay, I have some milk in there. Now I'm moving on to the cheese. I'm using mozzarella, Italian blend, Kobe Jack, and also Munster. So I'm seasoning my milk right before I put in the cheeses, just using some salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder. And give that a good stir. Stir, stir, stir. Stirring constantly because this milk is going to start thickening up since we have the flour in there. And I'm going to cut my cheese up. I decided to use the blocks of cheese this time. Normally I just use shredded, but I want to try something different. So cutting up the mozzarella cheese into little cubes before I put it into the pot of hot milk.
I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more. We don't know, no words no more, no, no. We don't know, no words no more.
Okay, I have all the cheese into our mixture. Now we're just kind of going to keep stirring that. I thought it was getting a little too thick for my liking, so I added some additional milk to try to thin that out a little bit. But so far the cheese is melting just fine. I had to turn it down to low heat because it was starting to boil, and I didn't want it to boil or cook too fast.
I guess I take it back. There's a party downtown. Someone said that you're coming by. I know that summer was a big mistake.
The cheese sauce is done. Now we can put our lobster in there. So there that goes. Just pouring it straight into there, and then I'll stir it up once I get all of it into the pot.
What we want, and I always pick you up and let you down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. And if we do, and if we don't, and if we give in what we want, and if we do, and if we don't, and if we give in what we want, and I always pick you up and let you down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. And if we do, and if we don't, and if we give in what we want to what we want. There's a party.
Alright, next goes our noodles. I'm just adding that to the cheese sauce that has the lobster already in there. Then I'll give that a good stir. Once we have all of our noodles in, then we can transfer it to our baking dish.
Where we started in that hallway, we couldn't keep our hands away from each other. Did you ever tell her I have to sleep in the bed I made? I don't sleep much at all these days, 'cause you always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. And if
casserole dish. I think it's 9 by 12. This thing makes the best macaroni. It gives such a nice crust on the edge of the macaroni. So yeah, I really love using the casserole dish as opposed to a glass baking dish. And it could just be me, but either one of those should work when you're getting ready to bake your macaroni. After it's in the pan, I just like to level it out so it's not uneven on either side, and then I'll give it a final coat of cheese on top just to finish it off.
But you always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. And if we do, then if we don't, then if we give.
Alright, so there is our macaroni and cheese ready to go in the oven. I did sprinkle a little bit more Old Bay across the top, and I'm just waiting to put it
You do
in.
not need that big old pan to fry chicken. You only frying 4 pieces.
And now we're going to do a fried chicken cook-off.
A fried chicken cook-off.
Yes, we're doing a fried chicken cook-off. Evan's cooking some chicken and I'm cooking chicken. I don't think I've ever, no, I take that back. I have fried chicken a couple of times for them. I normally like regular fried. I have pan fried chicken. You wasn't home. So, yeah, I normally deep fry. I normally deep fry, but I'm going to pan fry my chicken this time. And I also normally like to cook drumettes, not full pieces of chicken. So, everyone was like, that's not fried chicken. It is. It's still, okay, I fried party wings. But anyway, we're doing some regular size wings. And we'll see how it turns out. He's also using the cast iron skillet, and I'm just using a regular frying pan.
That's how you really fry it.
Yeah, he fried his chicken in the cast iron. I ain't gonna lie, his chicken be super good. Like, it's really, really good.
I'm the champ.
But I just want to try to fry some chicken this time, that's all. And he's also grilling some because we don't need a whole lot of fried chicken.
Would y'all two stop? Daisy and Dash, stop.
But that's our excitement for the day, our fried chicken cook-off. So we'll see. And we're going to let the kids judge. What you looking for?
Flour.
Oh, it's over here. And the refill is also up there, I think.
Oh, up top?
Over here. Yeah.
The stuff up top?
Yeah.
I can reach that.
Okay.
Which one?
Well, one of them is wheat. The yellow one. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, that's what it said. Is that self-rising? Yeah, that's self-rising. Do it matter? Yeah, I didn't think it mattered. Flour is flour when it comes to frying chicken. So we'll be back when we get our chicken going, and y'all can judge on the looks of the chicken, but not really anything else. But the kids gonna judge on the taste and the crispiness and deliciousness. There goes Silly Willy. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so we have already seasoned our chicken. Washed, seasoned, got it all ready to go.
Make sure you say wash.
Yeah. Even though that's the great debate, do you wash your chicken or don't you?
I don't think it's
We
great
do.
debate.
Well, our friends like to debate if you wash your chicken or not. And
What friends you talking about?
people we know like to debate if you wash your chicken or not.
Who has we been eating it?
We always wash our chicken. Like, there's no doubt about it.
Never, never, never.
So anyway, I got my flour here. Evan is using chicken fry. I'm just using regular flour, which I'm going to season. We'll see how it goes. We both are trying the whole mustard thing like I did with the catfish, which did turn out really good. So I don't know. Hopefully it still tastes good on the chicken too. We'll see. New for both of us though. So seasoning up my flour. I'm probably gonna need some more flour. I think we're doing 5 wings a piece. And we'll let the kids judge. But now I'm also about to go ahead and put the macaroni in, because everything should get done around the same time. Because this is gonna bake for 30 minutes, and hopefully our chicken finishes 30 minutes, 350. And I'm not gonna lie, since I started using my casserole dish, like the crust on my macaroni has been perfect. Now hopefully I didn't jinx it just now, but yes, like it's night and day compared to baking in a glass dish versus the casserole dish. And I don't know why, but I love the way the crust turns out in the casserole dish. So got my oil, jumping from one thing to the next. Got my oil heating. Evan already has his oil heating, and he also has the grill going. I already seasoned my flour. So now I'm just waiting on the oil to heat up, and then we'll get to frying. I got my macaroni in the oven, and I'll take that out at about 4:30, and we should be good to go. We should be ready to eat. Hopefully they'll be hungry.
Don't y'all want to hear it?
Yeah, let's see that. The final results of our lobster mac and cheese. Looking real good. Can't wait to dig in. It's all nice and bubbly. Got our cheese with a little crust on there. So yeah, we'll be back when we get ready to eat, which shouldn't be too long from now.
And then it was out there. Remember that time that you